Have you ever wondered why some seniors over 65 thrive in their golden years, radiating peace, joy, and vitality, while others seem to wither under stress, regret, and heartache? The secret isn't just in your health or finances, it's often in the company you keep. After 65, your time becomes more precious, your energy more limited, and your emotional well-being more fragile. The people you surround yourself with can either lift you up or drag you down, shaping your happiness, health, and longevity in ways you might not expect. In this eye-opening video from Aged Wisdom, I'm sharing a critical warning for anyone over 65. There are 4 types of people whose homes and influence you should avoid at all costs. These individuals may seem harmless or even well-intentioned, but their presence can silently ruin your peace, drain your energy, and jeopardize your well-being in your later years. This isn't about judgment. It's about protecting the vibrant, fulfilling life you deserve after decades of hard work and wisdom. Stay with me until the very end, because these insights could save you from regret, heartache, and wasted years. You might be surprised by who these people are, and you may even recognize them in your own life. By the end of this video, you'll have the knowledge and tools to safeguard your golden years. Choose your companions wisely and thrive with joy and purpose. If you know someone over 65, share this video. It could be the wake-up call they need to protect their happiness. Let's dive in now. 1. The constant critic, the person who undermines your confidence. After 65, one of the most toxic types of people to avoid is the constant critic, the person who seems to thrive on pointing out your flaws, questioning your decisions, and chipping away at your self-esteem. Their homes may feel like battlegrounds, where every visit leaves you feeling smaller, less capable, and filled with doubt. This isn't just about hurt feelings. It's a serious threat to your mental and emotional health, which are critical for longevity and happiness in your later years. Imagine visiting your old friend, Linda, a 68-year-old woman who's known for her sharp tongue. You stop by her home to catch up, bringing a warm smile and stories of your recent gardening successes. But instead of celebrating your joy, Linda immediately says, "You're spending too much time on that garden. It's a waste of energy at your age. And honestly, your flowers don't look that great anyway," she continues, critiquing your health choices, your appearance, and even your life decisions, leaving you feeling deflated and questioning your worth. Over time, these interactions erode your confidence, making you second-guess your abilities and retreat from the activities that bring you joy. For seniors over 65, self-esteem is a cornerstone of well-being. Studies, including research from the American Psychological Association, show that chronic criticism and negativity can increase stress, raise blood pressure, and accelerate cognitive decline, all of which shorten your lifespan and diminish your quality of life. The constant critic doesn't just hurt your feelings. They drain your energy, sap your motivation, and make you feel like you're not enough, even in your golden years when you deserve to feel valued and empowered. Why does this matter after 65? Your body and mind are more vulnerable to stress, and your time is too precious to spend with people who undermine you. A visit to their home can leave you emotionally exhausted, anxious, and less likely to pursue the activities, gardening, painting, socializing, that keep you healthy and happy. Instead of lifting you up, they pull you down, creating a cycle of self-doubt that can harm your mental health and physical vitality. So, what can you do? Politely limit your time with constant critics or avoid their homes altogether. Surround yourself with people who celebrate your successes, encourage your passions, and respect your journey. If you must interact, set boundaries. Keep visits short, focus on positive topics, and protect your peace. Your confidence and joy are too valuable to let anyone diminish them, especially after 65. 2. The energy vampire, the person who drains your vitality. After 65, another toxic type of person to steer clear of is the energy vampire. the individual whose presence leaves you feeling utterly drained, physically and emotionally, long after you've left their home. These people may not mean to harm you, but their constant demands, negativity, or emotional turmoil can sap your limited energy, leaving you exhausted and vulnerable in your later years. Picture visiting your cousin, Mark, a 70-year-old man who's always struggling with one crisis after another. You stop by his home, hoping for a pleasant afternoon, but within minutes, he's unloading a barrage of complaints about his health, his finances, his family, and the world at large. He demands your advice, your sympathy, and your time. But no matter how much you give, he never seems satisfied. By the time you leave, you feel heavy, depleted, and emotionally spent, as if you've run a marathon without moving. For seniors over 65, energy is a precious resource. Your body naturally produces less energy as you age, and your immune system, muscles, and organs require more care to stay strong. Energy vampires, with their endless negativity, drama, or neediness, can drain you dry, leaving you with little left for the activities and relationships that nourish your health and happiness. Research from the Journal of Gerontology shows that chronic emotional exhaustion in older adults is linked to higher rates of depression, weakened immunity, and even increased risk of heart disease, all of which can shorten your lifespan and diminish your quality of life. Why is this so dangerous after 65? Your physical and mental reserves are more limited, and spending time with energy vampires can leave you too tired to exercise, eat well, or engage in social activities that boost your well-being. A visit to their home can feel like a weight you can't shake, making it harder to maintain the vitality and independence you cherish. Over time, this exhaustion can lead to isolation, poor health, and a sense of despair, robbing you of the joy and purpose you deserve in your golden years. So how do you protect yourself? Limit your exposure to energy vampires, reduce visits to their homes, keep interactions brief, or politely decline invitations when you feel overwhelmed. Focus on building relationships with people who energize you, uplift you, and respect your boundaries. If you must engage with an energy vampire, set clear limits, say no to excessive demands, redirect conversations to positive topics, and prioritize your own well-being. Your energy is your life force after 65. Don't let anyone drain it away. The manipulator, the person who exploits your trust. After 65, one of the most insidious types of people to avoid is the manipulator. The individual who uses charm, guilt, or deceit to exploit your trust, often for their own gain. Their homes may seem welcoming at first, but beneath the surface, they're playing games that can leave you financially, emotionally, or physically vulnerable, especially when your judgment and resources are more fragile in later years. Think about visiting your neighbor, Clara, a 67-year-old woman who's always been charming and friendly. You stop by her home to borrow a tool or chat over tea, and she starts asking for small favors. Can you lend her some money for groceries? Can you drive her to an appointment? At first it feels like helping a friend, but over time, the requests grow larger and more frequent. She guilts you into saying yes, saying, "You're my only hope. I don't know what I'd do without you." Before you know it, you're drained financially, emotionally, and physically, wondering how you got so entangled in her schemes. For seniors over 65, manipulators pose a serious threat. Your financial resources may be fixed, your physical energy limited, and your emotional resilience tested by age-related changes. Manipulators prey on your kindness, exploiting your trust to gain money, time, or control, often leaving you feeling used, betrayed, and powerless. Studies from the National Center on Elder Abuse show that financial exploitation and emotional manipulation are among the most common forms of elder abuse, leading to stress, depression, and a shortened lifespan in older adults. Why is this so critical after 65? Your ability to detect deception may decline with age, and your desire to help others, rooted in a lifetime of generosity, can make you an easy target. A visit to a manipulator's home can leave you financially vulnerable, emotionally drained, or even physically at risk, as they may pressure you into unsafe situations. Over time, this exploitation can erode your independence, damage your relationships, and shatter your peace of mind, turning your golden years into a time of regret and hardship. So, how do you protect yourself? Be cautious of people who constantly ask for favors, guilt-trip you, or seem overly charming without genuine care. Limit visits to their homes, keep financial and personal information private, and set firm boundaries. Say no when you feel uncomfortable, and don't hesitate to seek advice from trusted family or professionals. Surround yourself with people who respect your autonomy and value your well-being, not those who exploit your kindness. Your trust and resources are too precious to give away to manipulators after 65. The pessimist, the person who drags you into darkness. After 65, another toxic type of person to avoid is the pessimist, the individual whose constant negativity, gloom, and despair cast a shadow over your life, pulling you into their darkness. Their homes may feel heavy, filled with complaints, fears, and a bleak outlook that can sap your hope, joy, and motivation, especially when you're seeking peace and positivity in your later years. Consider visiting your old colleague, Tom, a 69-year-old man who's always been a glass-half-empty type. You stop by his home, hoping for a cheerful catch-up, but within minutes, he's lamenting the state of the world, his health, his finances, and his life. "Everything's falling apart," he says, "and there's no point in trying anymore. Why bother at our age?" His words weigh on you, leaving you feeling hopeless, anxious, and less enthusiastic about your own life. Each visit feels like a cloud that lingers, darkening your mood and draining your optimism. For seniors over 65, positivity is a lifeline to health and happiness. Research from the Journal of Positive Psychology shows that chronic exposure to negativity can increase stress, raise cortisol levels, and accelerate aging, all of which harm your physical and mental well-being. Pessimists don't just bring you down. They create an emotional environment that erodes your resilience, making it harder to stay active, engaged, and joyful in your golden years. Their influence can lead to isolation, depression, and a shorter lifespan, as negativity breeds a cycle of despair that's hard to escape. Why is this so dangerous after 65? Your emotional well-being is more fragile, and your time is too valuable to spend with people who dim your light. A visit to a pessimist's home can leave you feeling defeated, uninspired, and less likely to pursue the activities, gardening, volunteering, socializing, that keep you healthy and happy. Over time, their negativity can infect your outlook, robbing you of the optimism and purpose you need to thrive in your later years. So, how do you protect yourself? Limit your time with pessimists, reduce visits to their homes, keep interactions brief, or politely redirect conversations to positive topics. Surround yourself with optimists, encouragers, and people who inspire you to see the best in life. If you must engage with a pessimist, set boundaries, focus on neutral or uplifting subjects, and protect your peace by stepping away when negativity overwhelms you. Your happiness and hope are too precious to let anyone drag you into darkness after 65. Final thoughts. Guard your golden years with wisdom. Now that you've uncovered these 4 toxic types of people whose homes and influence you should avoid after 65, take a moment to reflect. Are any of these individuals part of your life? Do you find yourself visiting their homes, feeling drained, diminished, or unsettled afterward? The good news is, you have the power to protect your golden years, reclaim your peace, and thrive with joy and purpose. Your time, energy, and well-being are too valuable to waste on people who ruin you. After 65, your golden years are a time to savor, filled with wisdom, connection, and the freedom to live on your terms. Don't let constant critics, energy vampires, manipulators, or pessimists steal your happiness, health, or longevity. Instead, surround yourself with people who uplift you, respect you, and celebrate your journey. Friends, family, or community members who inspire you to live vibrantly and fearlessly. Set firm boundaries. Limit toxic interactions and prioritize relationships that nourish your soul and strengthen your spirit. If you've recognized someone in your life who fits these descriptions, don't hesitate to make changes. Politely distance yourself from their homes, protect your resources, and focus on building a supportive network that honors your worth. Studies from the National Institute on Aging show that positive social connections and emotional well-being are among the strongest predictors of longevity and happiness in seniors, while toxic relationships can shorten your life and diminish your quality of life. Your golden years are your legacy. Don't let anyone ruin them. Start today by evaluating your relationships, setting boundaries, and choosing companions who enrich your life. You deserve to live your final chapters with peace, purpose, and joy, surrounded by people who cherish and uplift you. Thank you for joining me on this transformative journey today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one person in your life you'll avoid or one positive relationship you'll nurture after watching this. Your insights mean the world to us. They inspire us, motivate us, and remind us why we create this content for aged wisdom. Reading your comments fills us with great encouragement and drives us to continue producing videos that inform, inspire, and empower seniors and their families. If you found this video helpful and impactful, please show your support by liking it, subscribing to our channel, and sharing it with friends, family, or anyone over 65 who might benefit from these life-changing insights. Your engagement helps us continue creating high-quality content that educates, uplifts, and transforms the lives of our community. Thank you for watching, and we can't wait to see you in our next video, where we'll continue sharing wisdom, stories, and strategies to help you thrive in your golden years.